and welcome back to this week's Self-Love Masterclass. My name is Renee. I'm a self-love teacher, coach, doula, and a Reiki master. And every single week we come back here to explore new ways to develop our self-esteem, our self-worth, and to create the inner wisdom so that we can manifest the life of our dreams. So as you can see by the title of this video, today we're talking all about perfection paralysis. It was something that I struggled with before I even started this business, Modern Day Wise Woman, created my website, or even started this YouTube channel. I'm going to give you 5 steps that I think are really going to help you. They're the 5 tips or 5 steps that I used to move myself from a place where I was really just scared and stuck and paralyzed and wanting everything to be perfect, to really getting to a place where I was just comfortable with, being new, or comfortable with just starting wherever I was. Now is probably a good time for you to grab a piece of paper or a pen so you can write things down, or to add this to your playlist so that you can listen to this video over and over if you desire it. Step number 1 is it's really important to figure out what all of this perfection paralysis is costing us. I mean, what is it really costing you? Whenever we decide that we're not ready to do something, or we're going to do something later, there's a cost to that. Sometimes it's peace of mind, sometimes it's our happiness and our joy. Because at the end of the day, when we know we're meant to do something more, when we're meant to actually be going after our dreams, or when there's something that we want really badly, the longer we put it off, the longer that we say we're not ready, the more it causes pain. It causes us emotional and psychological pain. And if we actually don't act on it, or we don't take the steps to start to pull those things into our life, or to create those things in our life, we actually can even manifest it on a physical level. It's part of the reason why we have strange diseases and strange ailments, or why somebody who is seemingly healthy will all of a sudden develop some kind of a condition when it just doesn't make sense. This is what happens when we're not in alignment and we're not doing the things that we truly at a soul level know are right or are meant for us. So step number 2, or tip number 2, is decide when we want the suffering to end. I talked a little bit about this in the first step, but this is about really making a declaration and saying, I want more for my life. It's about saying that I deserve more, and it's about saying that no matter what, I'm gonna go for it, because I don't want to suffer anymore. I don't want to wake up anymore and feel sad or depressed about the things that are happening in my life, or about the things that I am not doing in my life. I want to feel alive. I want to feel vibrant. I want to feel energized. And I'm willing to move into that future now. And so when you actually decide that today is the last day that you will suffer, then you are really on your way, and you are ready for tip number 3. Step number 3 is create a new belief. If you have been saying to yourself that you're not ready, you don't have this, you don't have that, you can't start yet, all of that kind of stuff, it's because you believe that. You truly believe that wherever you are right now isn't good enough. It's time to create a new belief. The belief that I like to go with, or the belief that I also offer my clients, is this one: do anything. Start anywhere. Do something. Doing something is better than not doing anything at all. So you can see how just by creating this belief that doing something is better than not doing anything at all, it just pushes you into action. If this is a belief that really resonates with you, I encourage you to adopt it and to say this over and over to yourself, almost as if you were saying a mantra. Step number 4, tip number 4, is get into action right now. So the minute that you finish the first 3 steps, you actually want to just go and do something that brings you closer to that goal or closer to that dream immediately. Once you get to that place where you've completed step number 3, you're gonna feel like this like sense of freedom, this sense of power, and you really want to make sure you seize that moment immediately. Step number 5 is start acknowledging other people / stop judging other people. A lot of the time there's like this big part of us that doesn't want to start, or doesn't want to get into action because we're so busy looking at what other people are doing and comparing ourselves to other people and even judging other people for the way their things are or the way their things look or how they started or what they should have done. And the more we criticize other people, the more critical we are of ourselves. What I recommend is that you actually look out in the world at all of the amazing things and all of the awesome things that people are doing and give them love. You know, show your unconditional love and support for them. When you're showing other people unconditional love and support, you will also be that kind to yourself as you begin your journey and your process. So whenever you're watching someone else's stuff or you're, witnessing or noticing someone else's journey, even if it's not perfect, even if it's messy, even if it's all wonky or whatever it is, really take a look at the things that they're doing well and praise them for that, acknowledge them for that, appreciate them for that. At the end of the day, my friends, I think that the people that really matter are the people who love you for who you are. Don't focus on trying to be perfect. Everyone who's ever started something has been a mess or has failed or has made mistakes. Don't let that stop you. I believe in you. We can do anything we set our mind to. Thank you so much for watching. And don't you ever forget that we are in this together. Mwah.